Time for the stage dive again. This time, here's the Capra rear axle. I put a 10.3 rear axle in the back to skinny it up. Show this to you on the table. We're gonna get this thing out for a drive. I got my hopes up. I really do. Let's get to that table. Here it is right here. Look at that skinny little back end. That's what was on it. You can see a little bit clearer how the difference is on the width. Now, stage dive, very similar to the UGRC right here. Look at this. Big wide front, narrow back. Now on this one right here, I've got the Pro Build wheels and I've got the different offsets. So it's real tight up against there. See how much space I've got there. So then the backs have a different offset to kind of work it out a little bit. And I'll probably do something similar with this one right here because that front end, that is a little bit too wide. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing outside, see what it's got. Man, I got my hopes up for this because having that skinny back end will help you get through the gates. The front, you can position it around. This one, it's got dig. This one doesn't. Also completely different. But anyway, let's get the stage dive out and see what it's got. Let's get this drive on. Now, pretty sure this has got way more overdrive. It was mentioned to me on the UGRC truck that I built that the reason I have so much overdrive is that the gear ratios are different between the Capra axles and the 10.3. I thought they were the same ratio, but looking like it does have a little bit more overdrive to it. Now, this setup right here is really good for getting through gates. The rear is narrow, the front is a little bit excessively wide because, well, wheels. And on the UGRC, I've got different offsets on the wheels. Using the Pro Build wheels, I've got them set up with different offsets. So this one uses these same wheels. So it's just kind of is what it is. However, this guy right here has dig. That's kind of something I was wanting to put on the UGRC, but I kind of got it right here. So yeah, I'm thinking I should be good. Here's a good climb right here for sure. Yep, very nice. Now the massive overdrive is really good when you're in the rocks making the turns and all that kind of stuff. I mean, really good for all that. But where it's not good, oh, I almost had that, is when you're in things like, oh, that did not work out. Anyway, is when you're on the trail and you need to have efficiency. So if you got to have efficiency, then you might want to avoid heavy overdrive. I think about 10%, I got it at that time. I think about 10% is, 10 to 12% is the golden zone for like trails and stuff like that. But if the trails that I were on were just total rocky, high traction trails, I wouldn't have any overdrive at all. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Very nice. Now, with the narrow rear axle, when it comes to leaning turns and stuff like this, I did in fact lose a little bit of stability. Because, you know, width is stable. And I know a lot of guys just love to put those wideners on, which I really am not a fan of the wideners. But they seem to work for a bunch of people. And that is a phenomenal climb right there. Holy moly. Really nice climb right there. See, I was going to use the UGRC chassis, but since I've already got the dig in here, and there is something I want to adjust on this when it comes to that, and I'll show that to you guys right now, something I'm noticing. Before I get off topic, when I was talking about the UGRC chassis, I might use this one in my competitions, but there's an issue that I'm having, and I'm noticing it. See this right here? That is catching pretty bad. So what I'm going to do is I want to add a piece of sheet metal to come right off of this and just angle it down. Have it come down right by the links to take care of that, because I've hit these, you guys can see them there, been hit them pretty bad, and they're lower than what the arms are. So that I need to address, but the rest of it seems to be doing really good. And yes, my bungee is on the drive shaft. So far it hasn't cut anything yet. But anyway, we're going to continue this drive. In the last video with the wide rear axle, I actually pretty much crawled up fall time, which is amazing. Whether or not I can get that again, I don't know. Gotta get that front to settle. Got it, I think. That is awesome. Holy cow, that is awesome. I gotta try that with some other trucks. I mean, that's just phenomenal, guys. Man. Oh man, now I done got stuck in the bush. There we go. That's the thing about these angled skids. That breakover, man, they do so good on that. Because doing the nasty backwards seems to be a popular thing now. At least, you know, at least it's new and different, right? Let this come up. See if I can get this to drop down into there correctly. Get that back into the groove. Doing really good. Get that up. Get that up. Looking good. Looking really good. I'll get that tire down. Wow. Walk that super easy. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, definitely got a lot more overdrive. More reminiscent of the UGRC Dirty South build. Gotta get that up on there. Now the back can probably skim right beside it now. Nice. Woo, easy. Power shot was quite the interesting climb last time. Right after I made it, it came a heck of a rainstorm. That's pretty darn steep, and the front is staying down. That is really impressive. Nice. Back this up a little bit, and then launch over the top of it. Nice. This thing is awesome. This climb right here, right up that, was actually quite the challenge a little while back. I haven't tried it in quite a while since I've had the newer style builds, so I'm kind of curious if I can get them. Now the trick is to get the front left tire into that V right over there. I don't even think I hit it right. Got a little bit more to the right here. Okay, there it was. I just needed the right line. Ooh, something else I want to try. Lizardo! The reason why this is such a challenge is you almost have to fall off of it to get it correct. Kind of got to fall over here, and then you ride up it. Not like that. Try that again here. Off the line. Lizardo! Let's see what I can do here. Now the UGRC usually makes short work of Lizardo. Let's see what I can do here. You kind of got to get up on it and then you'll fall off of it, but not like that. Let's see what we got here. Pretty sure I'll be able to get it. I do have the dig. This is not going to work out here. Oh, Lizardo! Let's see what we can do here. Lizardo is a tricky one. You almost have to go the wrong way. Get that back end to rotate around. Something kind of similar to that right there. Different offset on the front wheels. Get this to go. Oh. There we go. Got it. Oh, wait. Hung up on that skid. Oh, shit. See if I can get down in there on that. Let me get a little closer. Look at that right there. Got to do something about that. Oops. Yeah, I gotta do something about that. Sideways Lizardo, anyone? That was actually a good line right there to the side. Ah, nice one. Well, here's the setup right here, and you can see just how wide the Capra stuff is. So that really, really narrowed up that back end. So now this right here is different from the UGR. See, I have a different offset wheel in the back than what I do on the front. So anyways, this might get the same treatment. Let's go give this thing a drive. I got my hopes up for this. Here we are. Check that out. A lot narrower. And the 10.3 just bolted right in. I think I picked up some overdrive though. It's kind of weird, but it's like, are the ring and pinions different ratios or something? I don't know. But anyway, definitely wider up front than what it is in the back. So, and if you're on a competition, having that back narrow helps out. But this front, it's too wide to work in a competition as it sits, but we're going to have some fun. Let's get this thing outside and let's go. Well, there you go. Now, I would have to say, for general trail usage, I would leave the back end wide. I really would. I'd leave it wide. Go ahead, get that extra stability, and just go have fun. When it comes to competition, you got to have the back end. You can only position it so much. Sometimes you can wedge that front end and kind of position the back a little bit, but it doesn't really work all the time. You know, really don't. So I think having the narrow axle will help me when I do the competitions. I'm probably going to use this for my competitions, in all honesty, but I don't know yet. I got a little bit more tuning to do to it. I got to do something about the back. I may end up ordering some new shocks for it. I'm not sure where this thing is going to go yet, but I'm liking where it's going right now. Body, still working on that. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll link up all the stuff down below, so make sure you check them out. AMain, eBay, Amazon, and Horizon. They are affiliate links. I'll use those links to help support the channel. Guys, check the description, use the link, make sure you subscribe, and all that stuff. Thank you all for watching. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see, also for channel memberships. If you guys want to be a part, channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.